Where is Pike Island and who is it named after? How does it matter for Minnesota history? Was there really a concentration camp on the island? Let's find out. I've lived in Minneapolis for almost 20 years, but I had never heard of Pike Island until just a couple weeks ago. It's only 15 minutes from my house, but I had no idea how much history had happened there. We're gonna go check it out and see what we can find. In 1803, President Thomas Jefferson completed the Louisiana Purchase. He appointed Lieutenant Zebulon Pike to explore the upper reaches of the Mississippi River. He wanted to establish a foothold for the expanding territory. As he followed the river north, he came to this island, where the Mississippi River and the Minnesota River meet. He worked with the Ojibwe, Dakota, and Ho-Chunk tribes to form the Treaty of St. Peter's in 1805. This new land allowed the United States Army to build Fort Snelling on the bluff overlooking the island. In the meantime, Pike moved on, westward to stamp his name on Pikes Peak in Colorado. The United States didn't follow through on its promises, and by 1861, Native Americans were facing discrimination and fraud. During the Dakota Uprising of 1862, or the U.S.-Dakota War, over 1,600 elders, women, and children were held on Pike Island in an internment camp. It was winter, and nearly 300 of them died. After the war, Native Americans were forced out of the state, and the land was sold off to white settlers who would farm it and supply the fort. Today, Pike Island sits in the shadow of Fort Snelling, near the airport and under a freeway. I think it's important to take a moment and appreciate the past and think about what we can learn from it. If you want even more detail about Pike Island or how to get here, what you can see, check out my blog at joyinminnesota.com. Every person, place, or thing has a story. Thanks for watching.